Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah.
Ya, so, before we start learning today, I want to check your attendance first. So I'm gonna mention you name by name. Amel.
Yes, present.
Risma.
Present.
Risma. Nashwa.
Present.
Okay, Vira.
Present.
And Dewi.
Present.
Okay, so everybody is attending. Okay. Okay, guys. In the previous session, in previous learning, we have talked about characteristic of atom, and we got a lot of discussion about the characteristic physically in some kind of chemical material that we learn, like water and other else. Now, what are we gonna learn? Before I tell you what we are going to learn today, I would like to ask you some questions. Okay, did you ever enjoy drinking ice?
Yeah.
What is this?
Iced tea.
Iced tea, okay. Have you ever enjoyed drinking iced tea?
Yes.
Just imagine you have an iced tea in front of you right now. You drinking it, and by the time as you drink it and you raise it, for example, this is tea. When you want to drink it, you raise it, and what you find? Did you found this?
Yes.
Just under the glass. How can there is water just under the glass? Is the glass leaking? Oh, you know leaking, right? Leaking is when the water inside goes through the so this is leaking. There's a hole there. Is the glass leaking? Of course not. So what are we going today? So this phenomenon has a name. What is this thing? It's Kulacino. So today we're gonna discuss about Kulacino, and after that I want to ask you again, yes. But in today's session, what are we going to do? We are going to explain the origin of the water ring Kulacino beneath a cold glass using the concept of water vapor, condensation, and dew point, and we're gonna describe how temperature differences between a cold surface and surrounding warm air lead to condensation. Now, this is the big question. So, if it's not from the inside of glass, where does the water come from? That's a big question, right? So, now, we got numbers of images here. First, what is this, guys? It's string. Ice. String with ice. You can say it orange ice or maybe iced tea, iced tea, whatever you like. Okay. And what is this? Ice. We call it maybe in Indonesia es baru, yeah. Es baru. So this is water and percent. What does it mean? So this is a percentage of water vapor in the air, and we call it as a humidity. So it's what? It's a percentage of water vapor, or what? The numbers that represent water vapor in air around us. So it's called humidity. In Indonesia, we call it kelembapan. Okay. So it's humidity. And what is this, guys? It is temperature of room. Okay, so in Indonesia, in temperature of room, it's maybe around 30 degrees Celsius. So we just directly write it 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, and ice. Does anyone know how temperature of ice water? How many degrees temperature of ice water? Zero. 0 degrees Celsius, right? Give a boost to Nashwa. Okay. So it's 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. There is an ice in this glass, right?
Yes.
So this ice is 0 degrees Celsius, and we can estimate if there is ice in here. We can estimate that the temperature of whole this water is around 0. Sorry. Eraser. Black. Okay, we just directly 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we can estimate, and if we can estimate the temperature inside the glass, we can estimate too the temperature of the surface of glass or the layers of glass, which means in this occasion I would say if humidity in normal condition it will be around 70 degrees Celsius, 70%. And when temperature is 30 degrees Celsius and humidity is 70%, it will be around 15 degrees Celsius, the surface or temperature of the surface of the glass. And when in the same condition, when humidity 70% and the temperature of the room is 30 degrees Celsius, there is a law in chemistry that we call as a dew point. What is dew point? Dew point is a specific temperature when the chemical material can condensate or can get a condensation phenomenon. So, water in this condition, the dew point will be around 24 degrees Celsius. So, listen guys, I will answer you. This is that you have to remember. 34 degrees Celsius and 15 degrees Celsius. So, there is a water vapor around us every day. So, in the air, I call it 70%. There is that. Just imagine this is a walk. This is This is gas. In this gas, there is a water, but in gas form. And the dew point of the water, if humidity 70% and 30 degrees Celsius, it will be around 24 degrees Celsius. You have to still remember. So when this gas comes to this temperature, the surface of glass, 15 degrees Celsius, it's lower than 24 degrees Celsius, right?
Yes.
It's lower, right? So it will automatically transform from gas to H2O liquid. And it's gathered, let's use the blue one here. And if it's gathered, it will form the liquid here, and it will go down and make a water under the glass. So it's not your glass that leaking. It comes from outside of glass. It comes from the air itself that has water vapor in it. So if we make a summarize here, we can determine that the key points of this session is: first, a Kulacino comes from a moisture in the air, not from the leaks in the glass. Okay. And second point is, warm air touching a cold surface cools and loses its ability to hold water vapor. So when warmer air comes to a cooler surface of the glass, it will transform. So the water vapor can hold to be a gas form anymore. So it has to be transformed in water form. Okay. So, and next is, when air reaches its dew point, vapor condenses into droplets on the glass and make a Kulacino, as I mentioned before. And the last is, the droplets merge and collect into a water ring on the table that we usually see as Kulacino. Okay, this is my face being cropped because it's not suit with the place. But thank you guys for your attention. Anybody has question? Does anybody has question? Okay. Okay, thank you for your attention. Today we have discussed about Kulacino, and it has relation to characteristic of physical change and chemical change. And tomorrow we will learn about more examples of physical change and chemical change. So stay tuned, and if there is no question here, I will close it. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.